a professional window cleaner, but your dog is the self-appointed site supervisor, making sure they do not miss a single spot. You're trying to stay mad, but the sleepy thoughts are winning. Your automatic feeder says hello, but your cat only speaks the language of violence. The precise moment he realized the machine wasn't going to negotiate. You forget you were born a flamingo and start trying out for the local marching band. The main character, but the NPC has better stats and a higher aggression meter. I ordered a baguette, but it looks like it came with a side of parmesan. That is a very long cat in a very small bag. You're trying to sleep, but your roommate decides that your personal space is actually a public park. I have decided to become a flat cat because regular catting was too much work. Please iron out all my remaining responsibilities. You have short legs, but your ambition is top bunk. Sometimes you have to take the elevator one stuffed animal at a time. This is less of a bedtime routine. Try to use your big brother as a personal yoga mat, but he decides to choose violence instead. It went from 0. You forget to read the assembly instructions for your Christmas kittens and accidentally install them in nap mode. Reviewed the evidence and concluded that gravity is the prime. You're trying to give your kid a gentle forehead kiss, but your depth perception is as slow as your metabolism. Trying to have a private meeting in the mushroom house, but your roommate has zero respect for personal space and the neighbors are already outside causing a scene. Ask your friend for a bite of their food and they actually say yes, but now you have to maintain eye contact to prove you are not. You open a bag of chips and suddenly remember you are a direct descendant of a dinosaur. I have spent $5,000 on camera gear just to be out-hustled by a fox who thinks my beanie is a more compelling subject. Local wildlife. Trying to reach your REM cycle, but your cat thinks you're a snooze. Realize that one super itch was actually the self-destruct button for your remaining dignity and the structural. You ask for a haircut but your stylist is a goat and your mom still thinks you are a precious little flower. Your hamster has a better holiday social calendar and a higher real estate net worth than you do. Moment when you realize that striped pants do not, in fact, taste like zebras. You're trying to hide from your responsibilities but you're a literal seal and there is a bucket of fish right. Decide to work from home but your supervisor has zero concept of personal space or boundaries. Started off looking like a polite distinguished gentleman but then the intrusive thoughts won and now I am just a vibrating orb of chaos. You are 5 minutes into a timeout but mom decides she is not done lecturing you yet. You're playing hide and seek and forget that your eyes are still visible. He really thinks we can't see him. Would you like me to write a few more options with a different vibe, like a POV style?
Huh?
Deeply offended but also need to finish your morning yawn before you start the argument. You're trying to be the main character but you're massage therapist. Try to act tough and mean but remember mid-scream that you are literally just a tiny bean. You identify as a refreshing drink but you are actually just as spicy. Trying to act casual but you've clearly been the lead architect on a major excavation project. When the catnip hits mid-drift and you realize your traction control is set to 0.